are versions of me for different rooms. The one who answers quickly, the one who makes more room, the one who keeps the story going, the one who makes things light. Then I come back through my own doorway and meet myself at night, right where I left myself, not far, not gone. Right where I left myself, waiting all along. No performance, no reply, no need to explain why. Right where I left myself, I settle back inside. I liked who I was out there. She was laughing, she was kind, but every social little rhythm leaves a little noise behind. So I turn the room down gently, let the silence take its place, and the parts I barely noticed come returning to my face. Right where I left myself, not far, not gone. Right where I left myself, waiting all along. No performance, no reply, no need to explain why. Right where I left myself, I settle back inside. Maybe being fully human means we change from place to place, not pretending, just becoming what the moment needs with grace. Tomorrow I will step outside and meet the world again. Tonight I get to loosen every shape I had to bend. Nothing dramatic happens, that is exactly why. Coming home can feel like finding something simple I forgot was mine. Right where I left myself, not far, not gone. Right where I left myself, waiting all along. No performance, no reply, no need to explain why. Right where I left myself, I settle back inside. We don't talk every day now, sometimes weeks go by. A message starts with "How are you?" then waits until reply. There was a time we knew each detail, every plan and every name. Now our lives are full and separate, but something stays the same. We don't talk every day, and maybe that is fine. We do not have to count the hours to know you're still in mine. Different roads, different pace, still the same familiar place. We don't talk every day, but nothing good has gone away. Tonight we skipped the catching up and landed somewhere real. No list of everything that happened, just the things we wanted to feel. You told me one small disappointment, I told you one small win. It did not take a perfect summary to to know where we had been. We don't talk every day, and maybe that is fine. We do not have to count the hours to know you're still in mine. Different roads, different pace, still the same familiar place. We don't talk every day, but nothing good has gone away. Some connections need attention, some survive a little space. Not from carelessness or distance, just from trust that keeps its shape. We don't talk every day, but when we do, I know the years have added different colors without erasing what we know. Different roads, different pace, still the same familiar place. We don't talk every day, but I'm glad you're here anyway. I thought enough would look impressive, something easy to explain. A better view, a longer title, proof I made the right exchange. I kept moving every marker, moving every finish line. Certain satisfaction waited somewhere further down the line. Funny what the years can teach without announcing what they know. This is what enough looks like: a good conversation, a meal that ran too long, a quiet ride home, a favorite song. This is what enough looks like. Smaller than I used to see. Maybe enough was never little. Maybe it was waiting here for me. I still want things and make my plans. I still care what comes ahead, but I no longer turn each evening into one more thing to get. There are days I count as failures that contain a perfect hour, and I'm learning not to measure every life by size and power. Funny what the years can teach without announcing what they know. This is what enough looks like: a good conversation, a meal that ran too long, a quiet ride home, a favorite song. This is what enough looks like. Smaller than I used to see. Maybe enough was never little. Maybe it was waiting here for me. Close the door. I have simply learned that wanting does not have to cancel more. This is what enough looks like. a warm remembrance, a room that feels my own. A little tired, a little glad, and nowhere else to go. This is what enough looks like. Tonight it feels complete. Maybe enough was always closer than the things I tried to reach. I left my keys beside the doorway, changed into something old and loose. There's still a little conversation running circles through my thoughts. I had a better time than planned for, stayed a little longer too. Now the whole place feels familiar in the way I wanted it to. I like the noise, I like the crowd, and now I like what isn't loud. Home feels good tonight, just me and nowhere else to be. Home feels good tonight, the kind of quiet that fits me. I don't need another story, I don't need another light. I had enough of everything, and home feels good tonight. I pour some water in the kitchen, leave the dishes where they are. Pick a book up from the table, read one page and don't get far. Something someone said keeps coming back to me and makes me smile. I let the thought stay for a moment, then I lose it for a while. I like the talking, I like the day, but nothing needs to follow me this way. Home feels good tonight, just me and nowhere else to be. Home feels good tonight, the kind of quiet that fits me. I don't need another story, I don't need another light. I had enough of everything, and home feels good tonight. Being alone is not an ending, not a space I need to fill. Sometimes after something lovely, I just like the world is still. Home feels good tonight, a little tired, a little glad. Home feels good tonight, still carrying the good I had. Nothing missing, nothing lonely, nothing I need to make right. I had enough of everything, and home feels good tonight. mentioned an old station, a name I had not heard in years, and suddenly a whole small chapter stepped out perfectly clear. The shop beside the crossing, the coat I always wore, the way we counted coins together on the winter platform floor. It was the story I forgot I knew, waiting somewhere out of view, not asking to be lived again, not asking me to choose. Just a little piece of who I was, returning soft and true. It was the story I forgot I knew, and I was glad it came through. Memory is strange and selective. It keeps the wrong detail. A certain song, a chipped blue cup, the sound of someone's mail. The things I thought were important have blurred beyond recall, while one ridiculous little afternoon still somehow holds it all. It was the story I forgot I knew, waiting somewhere out of view, not asking to be lived again, not asking me to choose. Just a little piece of who I was, returning soft and true. It was the story I forgot I knew, and I was glad it came through. I do not want the past returned. I like the life I know, but sometimes an old memory can visit and then go. It was the story I forgot I knew, a doorway opening for two. We laughed at what we once believed, at everything we grew into. Just a little piece of who I was, no longer lost from view. It was the story I forgot I knew, and now I know it too. No big news today, no major change, no reason anybody would remember the date. I answered what I needed, missed a call or two, met someone I like and came home when we were through. I used to call this nothing. Now I know better. Ordinary is plenty, plenty for me. A little good company, a little room to breathe. Ordinary is plenty, no need to make it shine. If this is all the evening gives me, I can call it mine. There was nothing on the table that needed a photograph. No speech I will remember, just one perfectly timed laugh. No sudden revelation, no promise to begin. But I felt more like myself when I walked back in. I used to call this nothing. Now I know better. Ordinary is plenty, plenty for me. A little good company, a little room to breathe. Ordinary is plenty, no need to make it shine. If this is all the evening gives me, I can call it mine. Maybe a life is mostly made of moments no one names. Maybe happiness gets missed when we only count the flames. So I will not improve it, I will not add a thing. I will let the smallness be exactly what it brings. A chair, a glass, a tired smile, a night that asks no more. Ordinary is plenty when I close my own front door. Ordinary is plenty, plenty for me. A little good company, a little room to breathe. Ordinary is plenty, and tonight I understand I do not need a bigger life to know I like the one I have. I could tell the story perfectly, every detail in its place, but you would never understand the timing of your face. It started with a wrong direction, then a sentence heard halfway, and somehow every normal answer made the whole thing worse all day. I tried to tell it later, it fell completely flat. You had to be there, that is all I can say. You had to be there when it all went sideways. It was not clever, it was not rare. It only worked because you had to be there. There are memories made for telling, there are stories built to last. Then there are those little moments that make no sense outside the past. They live inside a certain table, a certain voice, a certain grin. And every time you look at someone, the whole ridiculous thing begins. I try to tell it later, it fell completely flat. You had to be there, that is all I can say. You had to be there when it all went sideways. It was not clever, it was not rare. It only worked because you had to be there. very far. They belong to who was present, to exactly where we are. You had to be there, and I'm glad that I was. You had to be there, that is reason enough. It was not clever, it was not rare, but I'm home still smiling, because I got to be there. There are 3 things on my calendar, 2 messages I should send, 1 decision I keep moving from beginning to the end. I can solve them all tomorrow, they will still know where I live. Tonight I do not owe the future every little thought I have to give. Tomorrow can wait, it knows where to find me. Tomorrow can wait, it does not need reminding. I have done enough today, I can put the rest away. Tomorrow can wait, and tonight can stay. I used to call it being lazy if I stopped before things closed, as if rest had to be earned by carrying the heaviest load. Now I know an unfinished list is not a moral kind of flaw. A life is more than what gets crossed off, more than what I did not solve. Tomorrow can wait, it knows where to find me. Tomorrow can wait, it does not need reminding. I have done enough today, I can put the rest away. Tomorrow can wait, and tonight can stay. There are problems worth attention, there are moments worth protecting. Knowing which one needs me now is something I am still perfecting. So I leave the phone beside me, open one familiar book, read a paragraph twice over, then forget where I just looked. Nothing here needs to be useful, nothing needs to justify. I can let the hours be ordinary without asking them to try. Tomorrow can wait, it knows where to find me. Tomorrow can wait, it does not need reminding. I have done enough today, I can put the rest away. Tomorrow can wait, and tonight can stay. There are people who need details, every reason, every turn. And there are a few who listen and somehow already learn. Tonight I stopped halfway through talking. You nodded like you knew. I did not need to finish, I did not have to make it true. No need to explain, no need to get it right, no need to turn a feeling into perfect words tonight. You know the shape, you know the frame. Some things get smaller when there's no need to explain. It is not mind reading or magic, we still misunderstand. But there is comfort in a person who does not always need a plan. I can say it's been a strange week and leave the sentence there. You do not rush to solve it, you just make a little air. No need to explain, no need to get it right, no need to turn a feeling into perfect words tonight. You know the shape, you know the frame. Some things get smaller when there's no need to explain. Maybe closeness is not knowing every fact there is to know. Maybe it is giving someone room to speak and room to go. No need to explain, no need to prove a thing, no need to make a story out of every little sting. You know the shape, you know the frame, and I go home much lighter when there's no need to explain. I close the door and hear the click. Set down the little things I brought. The room is just the way I left it, quiet enough to hear my thoughts. I had a lovely time out there, stayed longer than I thought I would. Now every familiar little corner feels exactly as it should. The evening changes shape again, and I begin to slow back to my own rhythm, back to my easy pace, back to the little habits that settle into place. I carry all the laughter, I keep the warmth it gave, back to my own rhythm, and I like it this way. I pour some water, loosen my hair, turn on one small lamp nearby. The song begins and fills the room without asking me to try. I think about a few small moments, the kind that never need a name. They follow me home flow, back to my own rhythm, back to my easy pace, back to the little habits that settle into place. I carry all the laughter, I keep the warmth it gave, back to my own rhythm, and I like it this way. There is comfort in connection, there is comfort coming home. I can keep the best of both things without choosing only one. Back to my own rhythm, back to the way I move. A little tired, a little happy, still carrying the good. The night can take its time now, the day can drift away, back to my own rhythm, and I like it this way. I do not need a 5-year plan to wake up feeling good. Sometimes one small thing ahead can do exactly what it should. A lunch next week, a book arriving, a place I wanna try, a message saying, are you free? With one uncomplicated time. Not every hope has to be large. Give me something to look forward to, something small and true. A little mark on the calendar, a little thing to do. No grand beginning, no breakthrough, just something waiting kindly, a few days from view. Tonight we made another plan before we said goodbye. Nothing fancy, nothing distant, just a date we both can try. I like the way a future moment can brighten ordinary days. Not because today is missing, just because anticipation stays. Not every hope has to be large. Give me something to look forward to, something small and true. A little mark on the calendar, a little thing to do. No grand beginning, no breakthrough, just something waiting kindly, a few days from view. Dreams somewhere, I have not let them go, but little joys are easier to carry as I grow. Give me something to look forward to, something warm and near, a little reason to imagine another good day here. No grand beginning, no breakthrough, just something waiting kindly, a few days from view. knows about me, how easily I change my mind, how I ran toward every new thing, how I thought I had more time. But I do not miss the pressure or the need to always prove that I belonged in every room, by how quickly I could move. I like who I am now, not finished, not complete. Softer on my feet. I know more of what I need, less of what I have to show. I like who I am now, and I am glad I got to know. I leave some invitations unanswered. Say no without a speech. I keep people who feel honest, let a few things stay out of reach. I still worry, still get restless, I still make the wrong call too. Recover with more kindness than the younger me once knew. I like who I am now, not finished, not complete. I like who I am now, a little softer on my feet. I know more of what I need, less of what I have to show. I like who I am now, and I'm glad I got to know. I do not need to love each chapter to be grateful for the book. Every version left me something I can carry when I look. I like who I am now, still changing as I go. I like who I am now, with room for what I do not know. Less of what I have to show. I like who I am now, and tonight I feel it so. My feet are tired, my voice is too. I talked for hours, more than I usually do. My head feels full, but not in a bad way. I used up something I was happy to spend today. Not worn down, not running thin, just pleasantly used from within. It's a good kind of tired. a warm kind of slow, the kind that says, I'm glad I chose to go. A good kind of tired, nothing I need to fix. I gave the day some energy and got some goodness back from it. I sink a little deeper into the sofa than I meant. Think about one small conversation and where the whole night went. There is no urge to message or keep the feeling alive. It can fade without disappearing. It already did its job tonight. Not worn down, not running thin, just pleasantly used from within. It's a good kind of tired, a warm kind of slow, the kind that says, I'm glad I chose to go. A good kind of tired, nothing I need to fix. I gave the day some energy and got some goodness back from it. Some tired comes from carrying too much that should be gone. Some tired comes from living a day that asked you to belong. It's a good kind of tired, and I will let it stay. A little proof that something good was part of my day. A good kind of tired, soft around the edges tonight. I gave the day some energy, and somehow that feels right. We almost moved it one more week. You had work and I had mine. There was always something easier than protecting one small time. A message said maybe next month. Another said let's make it work. So we found a little opening between the lists and all the noise. I'm glad we made the time. Glad we did not let it slide. Glad we made the time for something with no deadline. Nothing urgent, nothing owed, just a little space we chose. I'm glad we made the time, and I'm glad I went tonight. It would have been so easy to stay home and say someday. Friendships rarely break dramatic. Sometimes schedules pull away. So maybe showing up is simple, but simple does not mean small. There are people worth the effort of making room inside it all. I'm glad we made the time. Glad we did not let it slide. Glad we made the time for something with no deadline. Nothing urgent, nothing owed, just a little space we chose. I'm glad we made the time, and I'm glad I went tonight. disappear, not because we stopped caring, but because we never put them near. I'm glad we made the time, and I hope we do again. Glad we made the time to remember being friends. Nothing urgent, nothing owed, just a little space we chose. I'm glad we made the time, and I'm carrying it home. The room says almost nothing, but I hear more than before. The hum behind the building, someone closing down a door. A bus moves through the distance, the pipes make one small sound, and underneath the ordinary, my own thoughts settle down. These are the things I hear in silence, things the day talks over fast. What I wanted, what I needed, what I should have let go past. These are the things I hear in silence, not answers, not advice, just the truth becoming easier when the world gets quiet. Notice I am satisfied, which takes me by surprise. I spent so long expecting every feeling to arrive with some dramatic certainty, some unmistakable sign. Tonight contentment barely whispers, but I know the voice is mine. These are the things I hear in silence, things the day talks over fast. What I wanted, what I needed, what I should have let go past. These are the things I hear in silence, not answers, not advice, just the truth becoming easier when the world gets quiet. Silence does not always mean there is something missing here. Sometimes it is simply space for what was already near. These are the things I hear in silence, small and steady, close and true. A little gratitude for people, a little gratitude for room. These are the things I hear in silence, and I do not need them loud. Tonight I hear myself more clearly without saying it out loud. There are things I did not finish, a few I did not start. There are questions I am carrying, a few still in my heart. The hour does not ask me to become a better way. Sometimes stopping is the answer. This is enough for one day. Enough for one day. Enough for tonight. I do not need to tie every loose end right. Enough for one day. I can put it all away. Nothing has to disappear. It is enough for one day. I had work, I had frustration, I had one very good meal. I had laughter, I had silence, I had time enough to feel. Some parts mattered more than others. Some will fade without a trace. I do not need to rank them. They can share the same small space. Enough for one day. Enough for tonight. I do not need to tie every loose end right. Enough for one day. I can put it all away. Nothing has to disappear. It is enough for one day. Tomorrow I can keep becoming. Tomorrow I can try again. Tonight I only need to notice where the day has reached its end. Enough for one day, and maybe more than enough. A little work, a little rest, a little human stuff. Enough for one day. No need to ask it to stay. I am tired in the best way. It is enough for one day. Evening settles soft and low. Evening settles letting go. Not an ending, not a close. Just evening settles coming home. After laughter, after light, the day grows quiet into night. The evening doesn't ask for much. It only slows the air. The way a room becomes itself when no one else is there. Or this chair, or this cup, or this, the soft release of all that is. The little things that stay behind when all the noise has lost its time. There is a quiet in the evening that I've been learning how to keep. The gentle fall of what was living, settling softly into me. Easy downward, always easy. Evening settles soft and low. Evening settles letting go. Out of the laughter, out of the day. Evening settles finding its way. Without a rush, without a plan. Evening hold the moment, it already gave enough. The evening keeps a little glow inside the quiet after us, just softly following the stillness that a good day leaves behind. Evening settling in the corners of a calm and open mind, of nighttime gently starting. I am part of this settling, not the first and not the last, just a body in the evening, letting all the hours pass, gently, softly, settling downward. Evening settles soft and low. Evening settles, letting go, out of the laughter, out of the day. Evening settles, finding its way, without a rush, without a plan. Evening settles where I am, holding the warmth the whole night knew. Evening settles, soft and true. There was a moment before this, when I was still moving through, but the evening waited quietly until the silence grew, enough to rest within it. Evening settles, soft and low. Evening settles, letting go, gently.